Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to show you just how easy it is to transfer this water into our water tank. I've emptied the tank. We have 95 litre tanks, 2 of them. I've emptied the front one, so we're going to transfer this in there. I've put 115 litres in this morning, so that should be good to go. So let's do it, shall we? So what we're going to do, straight away we'll take the lid off there. Now you could have a hose on the bottom of this fitting. I've blocked this one off and you could connect that there. But for us, I've bought the bladder that has the larger hole in it, 50mm hole in it. So we're going to drop the pump straight in there, just like that. We're just going to unconnect that. And we'll just drop that down there for a sec. And we're going to take our hose, we'll just put that onto there, like that. We're going to take the bird beak filler. Now these are available from Venture Pumps. I've had this one for 2 or 3 years. Oh, absolutely great they are. We'll just pop that in there. Actually what we'll do, we're actually going to put the water meter on it and see how much it puts in there. So just put that on there, that on there. Throw that in there. Okay, that's off at the moment, that's off. So what we'll do, we have the opportunity to either plug this where we like. We could put it into the car here. We carry a spare battery, so we could plug it into that battery. But we also, there are other accessories. You can go from the Anderson to the 12-volt plug or to alligator clips. It really depends what your setup is and what you're doing. I'm actually not going to use the car for this one. I'm going to plug it into our spare battery that we keep in the car and have charged all the time. So here we go. All right, we've turned that on. That's on. Let's just turn this on. Just move that screen around there. Alrighty, so we've got that going there. Can you come in and just have a look at that, Julie? You might see there, I've put the flow meter on just so we can have a look what it's doing. And it's going at 10.3 litres per minute. So that should take about 9 minutes to... What have we got? Still running at 10 litres a minute. I'm just going to see how many litres we've put in so far. Come over to the auto one. We've put in 37.4 litres. So that's still running. We'll let that run. Everything looks all right in the bag, doesn't it? No problems there, all going well. So what we might do is we might just go over a few of the other details. Water transfer kit today from Adventure Pumps is $189. Now that basically comes with the pump, the cord. It will come with the hose, the small hose, the fitting and a connection in there. So that's basically that kit. They do have a few others. The water bladder, bought from Amazon for $70. Now that is the 110 litre water bladder. They do have a couple of other kits. The universal 12-volt water transfer kit comes with a lot more little accessories, alligator clips, and a few other things in there. That's valued at $260, and a canvas with the canvas bag it'll be $299. So you can have a look at that online. It has an extra hose, and it also has the bird beak water filler included in that. And then you have the all options transfer kit, which just has mega amounts of bits and pieces in there for all situations. And yeah, I imagine that whatever you need, it's going to be in there. So that's the all options transfer kit, and that's about $400. Now they also have a few accessories. Bird beak filler, you can buy it straight, just like it is there, $28. Extension lead, $40. Anderson to 12 volt, $25. Anderson plug to alligator clips, $25. A wasp stopper. Now some of you might have seen in previous videos, I've used that as a tip. So we've made our own, but they actually have them there for $8. The quick release water inlet elbow, $16. The canvas bag, $60. and a 5-metre extension hose for $30. So they have lots of accessories there online as well. So that's good. Okay, let's just have a look how that's going there now. So far we've put in 63 litres, so that's still pumping away. I am very curious to see just how much it will put in. I know that some people fill from the bottom so that they get their full tanks full. This is a 95 litre tank. And this is the first time I've tested how much will go into it. So I'm hoping it will take the 95 litres from the top. I've always thought it's been okay, so shouldn't be too many problems. Alrighty, we're also going to show you a few other things you can do with it today. Obviously, you know, you can put a shower connection on it and do that, hose connection, wash the car, when you wash the dog or something like that, hose it off at the end. It does say that this particular pump is not for flammable liquids, and I'll just do that now. So in the not suitable for petrol, flammable liquids, or any fluid with flash point below 37 degrees Celsius. For diesel, please contact Adventure Pumps if you're going to do diesel. Or pet washing chemicals, so it's not suitable for those. The pump will fit in the wide mouth jerry cans, such as Pro Equip jerry cans. Okay, how are we looking, Julie? Coming up to 78, 80 litres, so we're getting pretty close now. Happy. I think if we get to 90 litres, I'd be happy. So we'll just see how that goes. Now, normally, no. There you go. So, according to our meter, we've only put in 82.8 litres into a 95 litre tank. So, I would say I'm a little bit disappointed with that, and it'll be interesting now if I do a test to see how much I can put in if I fill it from the bottom. So I'm sure I'm going to end up doing that test very shortly. I will just say that we would normally use a water filter when we pump into it, into our tanks. I didn't do it today. I know the water we're using is clean, but yeah. All right, I'm just going to disconnect that now. Job done, tank's full, as easy as that. I'm not quite sure how long that took, but I'm sure it wasn't too long. Now, just before we move on, we will just put a couple of other things onto it, so yeah, we'll do that, eh? We'll just get rid of that. Might as well leave the flow meter on there, and we'll just plug that in there. Okay, we'll plug that back in. I'll plug it into the car this time, eh? As I said, we have the options. So I don't know if you can see that. I'd point it a bit more towards the camera, but I don't think Julie would be very happy if I did that. That gives out enough to be able to wash the car or wash the soap off the dogs or off your feet if you're having a bit of a shower. We could have a cold shower with that, or put a bit of warm water in there and have a nice warm shower. Yeah, that seems to work pretty good. Okay, we just unplug that. Alrighty, let's try this one, shall we? Let's try the normal one. Plug that back in. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Very happy with that. Alrighty. Okay, that's all good. What we might do now, so as I said before, we've You do need to buy the jerry cans if you're going to be doing it from a jerry can. You do need to buy the jerry can that has the wider mouth on it. This one has it, and I believe the Pro Equip ones have it. So that just goes in there. 20 litres, we'll just use that one, I think. Plug that in. I like the Bird Beak one because it has the on-off switch on it. So now the pump does have to be below the water line. So if you were filling it up and you couldn't get it into your water bladder, you would need to be able to connect to the bottom one on that, and the pump would need to be below the bladder for that to work. I think that's pretty good, Julie, isn't it? Very happy. Alrighty, we'll just turn that one off. We'll unplug that. Let's put that over there for a minute. Okay, so I think we'll leave it at that for the day. One thing I will say is the Adventure Pump slogan, and it is, I really like it. It's called Go Further, Stay Longer. And that's the reason we've got one of these, for that exact reason. We want to be able to stay off-grid a lot longer. We'll catch you in the next video. Cheerio.